What's going on? This is another episode of Ain't No Telling the podcast where we keep it a buck some change. I am Cedric Johnson, your host. Before you walk in, we just ask that you wipe your feet on the AKT mat, sit down, and enjoy the show. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I ain't speaking for y'all, but I'm speaking for myself, obviously. I missed you. I did. Boy, been busy, a little traveling, a little this, a little that, life. You know what I'm saying? But we back with another episode of Ain't No Telling the podcast, and we're gonna jump right into it. Drake, what did I miss? What did I miss? And one of the verses he says, after giving away verses, what did I miss? How you gonna give away verses that was given to you, sir? Kendrick already told on you, sir. You already been told on. Those not your verses, okay? Those might be your ballads. You know what I'm saying? The singing part, shit, that you might be doing that. But the verses, those are not yours. This is not a Christmas gift where you can just re-gift. You can't give away verses that was given to you, sir. We know about you, Aubrey. We know about you, Mr. Graham. So relax, chill. Stop with the tough guy shit. You don't trap in a bando. You don't sell no drugs. You're a good kid from Canada. Good kid from Canada. You act like motherfucker the Degrassi shit has been eradicated from all fucking cinema. From all the internet, the Degrassi tapes have been completely wiped out. You still Jimmy. That's who you are. You still Jimmy to us. Nothing tough. I've never viewed you as a tough guy. Talented, yes. You're a great actor. Great actor. One of the best of all time. So stop saying you're giving away verses that's not even your verses to give away. Those verses were given to you. Shit. Chris Brown will be here tonight, October 3rd, 2025, in Atlanta, Georgia, at Bobby Dodd Stadium on the campus of Georgia Institute of Technology, Georgia Tech. At 7 p.m., accompanied by Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. Most likely I'll be in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's a show I want to make sure that I catch. I do always want to, you know what I'm saying, catch CB, do his thing live. I heard he's a great performer. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely he's generational talent, Let's just be clear. He's a entertaining generational talent. And apparently on stage he does one hell of a Bobby Brown impression. That's the reason why he can perform 3 hours straight with a few, obviously, wardrobe changes. If that Bobby Brown reference, if that went over your head, you might be a little too young. You might be a little too young. Legend has it, when Bobby was performing and he spun, as soon as he spun and his back was to the crowd, he would spin, had a ring on, sniff, and come back to the crowd and get back into it. Legend has it. That's what Bobby was doing back in the 80s, early 90s. It's the backspin, sniff, back to the crowd, back into your motion. Boom. Had that bump and then hit that bump. You know what I'm saying? That's what Bobby was doing. Allegedly, legend has it. But yeah, I think I'm going to check that out this evening, 7 p.m. Like I said, at Bobby Dodd Stadium. It'll be Chris Brown accompanied by Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. I'm a big Bryson Tiller fan. Not too much on Summer Walker. Not saying I don't like her. Just don't know much of her music. I know she's a beast in her genre and her arena. So it'll be good. It'll be fun to get familiar with more of her music. All right. You see the hat. This is tough. I don't even know how I can put this into words. Bryce, you're done. You're done, Bryce. Bryce Young, you're done. You're done. Bryce Young, you're done. I'm tired. No, I don't put Andy Dalton. I want everybody to see the fucking ship, the Bryce Young ship burn to a crisp. I want that motherfucker to sink to the damn bottom. The bottom of the bottom. Bryce Young, you're done, man. Bryce Young, 5'10", 205 pounds. That's some bullshit on both the height and the weight. Sir, you're about 5'9", and boy, ain't no muscle on your body that would suggest that You have a body weight of 205 pounds. It's not a muscle on your body that will suggest that you weigh 205 pounds. Not one muscle, not a calf muscle, not a bicep, not a tricep, nothing. Boy, you about Bryce, you about a buck. You about a buck 87. That's generous too. That's real generous. Jesus. Bryce, you about a buck 87. Stop with the games. All right, here we go. This year, Jacksonville, L. He threw for a buck 54. Arizona, L. He threw for 328. A lot of that was garbage shit because we were already down, and that's what Bryce Young likes to do. You know what I'm saying? He's not comfortable playing out the gate when, you know what I'm saying, everybody is vying for the same thing. Like he's nervous. He don't know how to do that. He don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, go straight out the gate, you know what I mean, get with it. He don't know how to do that. He likes playing from behind because it's more comfortable. Like, oh, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can play loose. We already, you know what I'm saying, down 20. So I just let this shit rip. That's how Bryce Young plays. So that Arizona 328, you know what I'm saying? Garbage. Fool's gold. Week 3, Atlanta. We got the dub. 21 yards in the air. And we beat them 30 zip. And the boy only had 121 yards in the air. We got the dub. Fool's gold. That's fool's gold. And as soon as we won, I live in Atlanta and I did not, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, call all the people that I know that are Falcon fans around here, boast and brag. I did none of that. Because I mean, it didn't feel good with me. It didn't sit good with me because I knew it was fool's gold. And you know what? I was validated the next week. Week 4, New England. L. Score was 42-13. The boy passed for a buck 50. All right. Also, I want to dispel this too. Fuck all this. The receivers don't create separation. You know why I say this? I say that to say this. So where is the whole phrase of a great quarterback knows how to, you know what I'm saying, fit in a tight window? You know what I'm saying? Or a great quarterback knows, you know what I'm saying, how to throw their receivers open. How are those phrases come about? But y'all give, you know what I'm saying, flack to my wide receivers talking about they don't know how to create separation. You know what I'm saying? I know two things can be true. Two things can be true. As you always say, or before you always blaming on my receivers for not creating separation. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the quarterback. Can he fit it through a tight window under pressure? Is he able? Does he have the ability to throw his receivers open? Let's ask those questions. Because this is the guy that we moved up a couple spots to get to the number 1 pick when we should have drafted CJ Stroud. To be clear, to be abundantly clear, we should have drafted CJ Stroud, but we moved up, gave away a bunch of picks, and gave away arguably our best player on the team, and DJ Moore, to get this bum. I call him Mice Young. You're done, man. It's over. This is your last year. We back in the draft. And I'm gonna tell you something. Bryce. You know you done, and you know this your last year. If you dare fuck up our draft, fuck up our draft placement by trying to turn it on at the end of the season on some bullshit, I'm coming to Charlotte to fuck you up. That's how I know that's how he want to do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be down, and then we 4 games left. He want to, you know what I'm saying, start trying to be a baller. Fuck up our whole draft stock for next year. I feel it. I know that's what he going. Y'all ever been watch anything on social media and realize that it's always somebody in the back that says like it's always a Captain Obvious. You know what I'm saying? It says like the most obvious shit. Somebody might get in a scuffle and get, you know what I'm saying, rocked. You know what I'm saying? Put to sleep. And it's always, you know what I'm saying, a person that says the obvious. The white person, you know what I'm saying, in the background, see somebody get rocked, put to sleep. The white person was screaming, "That's assault! That's assault!" Yes, it is, sir. Great job. We know that motherfucker is still snoring on the ground, you know what I'm saying, via a damn combo to his chin. So, yes, that is assault. Good job. I was wondering who's going to tell me what I just viewed. Captain Obvious. Another case might be a car pulled over. Police, you know what I'm saying, pull out, a brick of cocaine. It's a black person in the back. That nigga going to jail? Yes, Curtis. Yes, Curtis. You're correct. The cop down pulled out a brick of cocaine from the trunk. The nigga's going to jail. I was wondering who's going to tell me what the hell I was viewing and what was going to be, you know what I'm saying, the end result. I appreciate that. Thank you, Curtis. It's always somebody that says the damn dumbest statement in the background in these videos. It baffles me. Anybody ever heard of Amelia Hart? Amelia Hart was an aviation pioneer. July 2nd, 1937, she disappeared over the Pacific Ocean while attempting to become the first pilot to circumnavigate the world. She actually, see, this is one thing I never knew. I thought she was by herself. It says she had a navigator by the name of Fred Noonan with her. Never knew that. They never really talked about Fred. Shout out to Fred Noonan. You know what I'm saying? They don't never talk about him, but apparently they both went missing July 2nd, 1937, and both were declared dead on January 5th, 1939. Amelia Earhart, first female pilot to fly solo nonstop across the Atlantic, was instrumental in the formation of the 99th, an organization for female pilots. Her airplane may be found. Yes. As of the past few days, the airplane may be found, and it is said to possibly be located in a lagoon between Australia and Hawaii. Oh yeah. Shout out to Amelia Earhart. I don't know why they want us to find that plane, but I guess it'll be cool to find the wreckage and see, what happened and why the plane went down. There's been all type of rumors though, like she wanted to leave America. Now that I knew that she was with a dude, damn big dog Fred. I mean, now that rumor sounds about real. Like shit, Amelia and Fred just wanted to kick it. You know what I'm saying? And being like, fuck the US. They just wanted to kick it. You know what I'm saying? They probably lived a beautiful life together. You know what I'm saying? Probably had some kids and all type of stuff. So yeah, I think that rumor might be true. I don't think she died in a plane crash. Yeah, the reason why the bodies could never be found because Fred and Amelia was fucking. That's what they were doing. They was fucking. Yeah. All right. On to some more news. Asada Shakur died September 2025. She is said to be the godmother of Tupac Shakur, an American political activist, member of the Black Liberation Army, 77, convicted of the first-degree murder of a New Jersey state trooper during a shootout on the New Jersey Turnpike in 1973. She said she could not have fired the shots that killed one trooper and injured another trooper, as her right arm had been injured by police gunfire early in the confrontation on the New Jersey Turnpike. She escaped prison in 1979 and fled to Cuba. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because doing research on Miss Asada Shakur, Queen Asada Shakur, that was a bad woman. Depending on your views, the bad could be as in bad or the bad could be as in good. But that was a bad woman. I'm probably gonna do an episode where I'm just gonna go mostly on her. I don't have time today, but yeah, that was a bad woman. She moved heavy in these streets. I say that. She moved heavy in these streets. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Sada Shakur, her name rang bells, you know what I'm saying? Literally from Jersey all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I'll elaborate on that on another episode. Yeah, Asada Shakur was bad. R.I.P. Queen. R.I.P. Asada Shakur. As your name shall ring on and on and on, timelessly. Let me talk to you. You got a minute? Let me talk to you. Fellas, we need to do a better job telling women how beautiful they look without a hidden agenda. Don't hide your agenda. You know what I'm saying? Tell her that she got a nice blouse and that you just want some head in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, let both be known. Like don't hide your agenda. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't hide it and disguise it in the form of a compliment. You can say both. Like, ma'am, you have a beautiful house. I just want some head in the house. Oh, damn. You have a beautiful blouse. I just want some head in the house. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. Stop hiding the agenda. Fellas, we got to do a better job telling women areas they can improve in. And all you got to do, you take it from a place of concern. It's come from a place of concern. I just want you to be a better you. When you lay on your back, your titties are caught underneath your armpits. I'm only bringing this up because this comes from a place of concern. I just want you to be a better you. Your nose hairs look like black licorice from the movie theater. It's come from a place of concern. I just want you to be a better you, babe. I just want you to be a better you, babe. That 32-piece wig on top of your head is missing 18 pieces. This is coming from a place of concern, baby. I just want you to be a better you. That's it. That's all. And also, these handheld fans, it's an epidemic. These handheld fans, I don't even know why these handheld fans have me at such odds. Like, it grinds my gears to see. It's mostly women. It's only women that I'm concerned with handheld fans. If I see a nigga with a handheld fan, I don't give a damn. I mean, you lazy too, but when I see a woman with a handheld fan, like, the body is meant to sweat when you're outside. When you're at a festival or, a concert outside, or you just outside hanging out in the park. You know what I'm saying? If you have like a couple beads of sweat and rolling down your forehead, down your cheek, on your chin, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's what the body is meant to do. You don't have to have that AC on you at all times. It makes you look lazy. When I see a woman with a handheld fan, I feel like she can't suck dick. Excuse me. I'm just saying. I feel like she's so lazy where she don't know how to properly give head. And I get all that from a handheld fan. Yes, I get all that from a handheld fan. I feel like she's just lazy. I feel like a woman with a handheld fan, she doesn't even participate in sex. She just lays there, corpse, no movement, lazy as fuck. And you know the worst thing about a handheld fan on a woman? The worst thing about a handheld fan on a woman is a big woman. You know why? Let me tell you. Big girls, I love you too, but I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. It's a bad look for when you big girls have a handheld fan and you still sweating. That's not a good look. That means you got the fan and the fan ain't fanning. See, if you didn't have the fan and you still sweating, everybody would be like, "Oh, it is hot out here." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she should be sweating. She should have a couple beads of sweat rolling down her forehead, down her cheek, down to her chin. But when you still sweating, big girl with that handheld fan, sometimes two to the dome piece, and you still sweating with two handheld fans to your face, now I'm looking at you different. I'm looking at you a bit different. I'm like, you heavy in these streets. You got two handheld fans in your face and you still sweating like you just came from an aerobics class. Like you just came from a hot yoga. Like you just came from eating a goddamn buffet at the Chinese spot. Why you sweating? Why you sweating, huh? You got two handheld fans. See, without the handheld fans, you know what I'm saying? You would be good. Because everybody will be like, you supposed to be sweating. It's hot out here. Pissing me off. Stop buying them damn handheld fans. Let the body do what the body supposed to do. You live. Damn. I remember, see, I'm old enough. I remember back in the day where ain't no handheld fans. You know what? You know what we had? Sometimes in your back pocket. Sometimes you throw it over your shoulder. We had hand towels. We had hand towels. And be real with you, like on some OG shit, the hand towels was player. Throw that thing over your shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Have your drink in your hand, you know what I mean? You walking around the park, you know what I'm saying? You start getting a little, you know what I mean? Little sweat on your brow or whatever. Wipe it off with your with your hand towel. That was playing. All right, medium income in the United States. $48,138 for males, $32,546 for females, and for trans, whatever they want to be, somewhere in the middle. I'm just fucking with you, or maybe I'm not. Yeah, somewhere in the middle, trans. Yeah, somewhere, whatever they want to be, whatever you want to be between the numbers. Yeah, it's your prerogative. The numbers are real. $48,138 for males, $32,546 for females. Those are real numbers. Those are real numbers. That's the median income in the United States for males and females. Why does that sound depressing? A little bit because of it's the truth, and also of the increase uh, in prices around all type of arenas. But it's also depressing on where you live. And it's also depressing because social media has us thinking that, everybody is going to make 150,000 grand a year, or even 100 grand a year, or even 90 grand, or even 80 grand. Everybody, I'm saying, is going to operate and have different incomes. It is what it is. Stop pocket watching other people's pockets, because it will depress you. Okay. You think it might motivate you, which sometimes it will, but it will depress you, and sometimes it will put you in financial strain because you're looking at these people and now you want to do it when you don't have the funds or the resources or the means to do it. Now you living beyond your means. Now you fucked up. Do what you can do within the means, within the structure of your income, of your funds. Don't worry about what they got over there. Worry about what you got at home and keep it rolling. That's the best thing I can do. I'm not a financial advisor by far. I fuck up money too, trust me. But I live in a real world where social media does not run my plate. Social media does not have me feel like I need it. What's that spot everybody going to right now? Phuket over in Thailand. It looked cool. Like it took me some years to get to Tulum. It took me some years to get to Tulum. And to be honest with you, I didn't even want to go there. I just went because we were kind of close. I was like, all right, let's go to Tulum, I guess. And when we got to Tulum, I was like, all right, it's cool, I guess. It's decent. So yeah, don't let social media run your life. You gotta run your own race. Let these people run their race with how they want to run their race. Now, if you want to look at people's social media and have that be a source of motivation, you know what I'm saying, to level up, all right, that's cool. That's very cool. But don't let that be the reason why you keep tripping up. All right. You can either level up or you can continue to trip up. All right. I guess that's the finance segment of the episode. Weird news. Weird news. Trained hawks have been stolen. Trained hawks have been stolen. Don't worry, Atlanta fans. Ice Tray is safe. He's safe. Okay. And he's safe too. Okay. Don't worry about that. The trained hawks I'm talking about are used for bird control. They were stolen at a SoFi Stadium during a Colts and Rams game, and they're still missing. Somebody jumped into a sprinter that the Hawks were in cages and stole the sprinter without knowing the Hawks were in the back. So this is what I'm thinking. Follow me. All right, if they were stolen by a white person, they're gonna keep him as an exotic pet. That's what a white person would do. I'm thinking. Keep him an exotic pet. Invite people over and look at my new 2 hawks. It might even sell one on the dark web. White person would definitely keep him as an exotic pet. The Mexican person most likely would hire them on the landscape team. Yeah. Have them do something with the trees or some shit. Definitely Mexican would definitely hire them on the landscape team. Yeah, as a new member. Black person. Black people. If a black person has stolen that Sprinter and found those 2 hawks in the back, check American Deli. Check American Deli. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those hawks are fried and buttered. Those hawks are fried and buttered. Yeah. So those hawks are no longer with us. Only in spirit and in stomach. Believe me, if some black people had stolen that Sprinter with them damn trained hawks in the back in a cage in that Sprinter, by now they're at American Deli, fried and buttered. They are no longer with us. They are here in spirit and in stomach. I love my black people. Oh man, we know we're gonna fry some shit up, man. We're gonna fry some shit up. I know it's somebody. I know it's a nigga out there that had some fried elephant meat before. I know it. I cannot. You know what I'm saying? I don't have proof, but it's a nigga out there that done fried some elephant meat. I know that I don't know it for a fact. I assume. It's a nigga out there that has some fried elephant meat. Oh, it's a show. It's an old show. It began in 2017, and honestly, and unfortunately, it ended in 2018. It only had 2 seasons. It's called The Mick. Some people have watched it. Other people haven't. Oh, it's a great show. Funny as hell. It stars Caitlin Olsen, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Just a little, rundown on it. Caitlin Olsen's character, Mackenzie, aka Mickey, aka the Mick. Her sister has a husband, and the husband and the Mick's sister go on the run to avoid tax evasion. And the Mick comes in and takes care of her sister's children, and it kind of goes from there. Season 1 is definitely way better than season 2, but season 2 is still funny. I looked it up. They was thinking about doing a season 3, but they decided to go ahead and put it in the can due to falling viewership rates. But you got 2 seasons, so that means that's something. It's bingeable. It's bingeable. You can do it over, and it depends on what you do in a night. I think it's only like what 25 minutes an episode, some shit like that. So it's bingeable. Something you can get done within the weekend or maybe even a day. But yeah, The Mick on Hulu, very dope. All right. In closing, story time, I guess, of sorts. Long time ago, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Got this chick in bed and we doing what we doing. And the thing that we doing is fucking. And I'm giving her all I got. Balls deep. And she started breathing heavy. Like, I'm like, it's kind of stroking my ego. Like, I'm still giving her all I got. Just like that. It get deeper and deeper. And then she tapped me on my shoulder. And I'm like, yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, you like that? She was like, where my inhaler? I got bad asthma. True story. I almost killed a bitch. I didn't know she had bad asthma. So I had to stop, get her inhaler. I rode in the ambulance with her. I almost lost her. I'm glad she had that inhaler. I wouldn't have known what to do. That was a weird moment. All right, more stories to come. I appreciate y'all chilling with me on this episode. It felt so good being back. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you check me out on all social media platforms, whether it be TikTok, YouTube, IG, wherever. Check me out. Join my YouTube channel. Please. You know what I'm saying? You can look up my YouTube channel by just typing in Ain't No Telling the Podcast. It'll pull up. Click subscribe so you can keep abreast and stay in the know to what we got going on. Any questions, concerns, or topics you would like to send me, shoot them my way. I promise I'll address them in some shape, form, or fashion. But appreciate y'all enjoying and chilling with me for another episode of Ain't No Telling the Podcast, where we keep it a buck and some change. Until next time, peace.